Graphing parabolas. F of x is the same thing as y. A is the understood one that's in front of the x squared. B equals 2. The vertex formula, x equals negative b over 2a. Plug in. Okay, so that's negative 2 over 2. So x equals negative 1 is the x part of our vertex. Okay, we're going to find the y for that now. X equals negative 1. We plug in. Negative 1 squared is positive 1. So that is negative 16. So our vertex, negative 1, negative 16. Now it wants the intercepts. The intercepts are when y equals 0. So I'm going to put 0 in for y. This is a quadratic to solve, so I factor it. Plus 5 minus 3 would multiply to negative 15 and add to 2. Solve. Okay, so we got these by setting y equal to 0. That means there's 2 points right there that we plot. These are called the intercepts. Okay, so those are our intercepts that we're going to graph. So what was my first point? Minus 1 minus 16. Negative 5, 0. And 3, 0 are the points I'm graphing. Negative 5, 0 is left 5, up 9. 3, 0, right 3, up 9. We're going to pretend this is negative 16. Minus 1 minus 16 means left and down. So that's our parabola. The domain means the x values. The x values keep going forever. So we say negative infinity to infinity. The range means the y values. The lowest y value is negative 16, and they keep getting bigger. The axis of symmetry is where it's symmetric down. It's symmetric down, x equals to negative 1. Okay, the first thing we need to do, f of x is the same thing as y. We need to rearrange this in descending order. Okay, now the vertex, a is the negative 1, b is 4. The vertex formula is negative b over 2a. Plug in. That's negative 4 over negative 2, which is positive 2. To get y, we plug in. We do the exponent first. 2 squared is 4, times negative 1 is negative 4. 4 times 2. So 8 minus 4 is 4, plus 5 is 9. So 2, 9 is our vertex. Okay, the intercepts are when y equals 0. Okay, I don't like that -1 in the front, so I can divide everything by -1. And that makes it much easier to factor. We want to multiply to -5 and add to -4. So -5 plus 1. So x minus 5 equals 0. X plus 1 equals 0. Solve. Now, we got this by setting y equals to 0. So those are the two x values when y equals 0. Okay, let me go back now and look at our vertex 2, 9. Okay, so those are 3 points that we can graph. 2, 9 is right 2, up 9. 5, 0, right 5, up 0. -1, 0, left 1, up 0. Okay. When you have negative x squared, that flips the u to be an upside down u. Okay. Now the domain, the x's still go on forever. The range is different. The range is the y values. They don't have a lowest y value, so we call that negative infinity, but the highest they go is 9. And the axis of symmetry would be where it's symmetric down. It's symmetric at x equals 2.